Today we are going to see a detailed view of a banking module, and let us see about how we can create a bank account over here, and also how we can import the bank statements, and also the setting details like how we can match the transaction and categorize the transaction, and also reconciliation. We will be seeing one by one following. Let's see how to first of all how we can enter the bank accounts of ours in the Zoho Books. For that, you want to enter into the banking module over here. Once you enter, you can see add bank or credit card details. Okay, you must enter into this. After that, you can see add account, add bank or credit card account manually. Okay, I'm going to add my bank account now. First, you want to select the type of bank. Here, the type of bank has been selected. Use the account name. I'm going to mention the account name as uh, Santosh account. Okay, Santosh account, and then you can mention the account code and the currency type, and also you can give the account number of the bank account, bank name, and the IFSC code accordingly, and then you can save it. Okay, once you save it, the bank account details will be automatically will be visible over here. Okay, this is how we can create a bank account. Let's see how we can add the credit card details. Okay, for that you must enter the add bank or credit card details. uh, you want to choose add the bank or credit card account manually. You must choose the credit card over here. After that, you must enter the details accordingly, and then you can save. For example, I'm giving Santosh credit card. Okay, likewise you can enter the details and you can save it. Okay, now we have seen how we can add the bank and credit card details. Let us see how we can import the statements. In the Zoho Books, we have various method of importing the statement. Let's see how we can import the statement manually. First of all, you must choose the option over here, import statement. First, I'm choosing the account. Wait a minute, I will be choosing the account as Santosh account. Okay, once I chosen it, we can see the option called import statement. Okay, import statement, we can import the statement in these formats like CSV, TSV, XLS, and PDF. All this format we can import it. Okay, I'm just going to import the statement. Here we want to choose the file, the bank statement which is in your desktop. You can choose and choose the file from the desktop, and then you can import it. Today I'm going to use the sample file, so that it will be very easy for you to understand. So that I'm choosing the sample file, that is a bank statement.csv. Okay, I'm choosing the file. It's get downloaded. Okay, let us open that file. Okay, I'm going to choose the file from desktop. Here the sample bank statement I'm choosing. After that, you must see whether the amount column type is double column or a single column. Likewise, the details will be asking. Here it is a double column entry, which means a withdrawal and a deposit. Likewise, that is a double column entry. The single column entry with negative values means only the single column will be there, and the negative means that is a withdrawal. Likewise, we will be assuming. In this way, we can select according to the file which you are importing. How the file looks, you can change the data over here. Okay, and then I'm going to press the next over here. Here, the mapping of field. Mapping of field is nothing but in Zoho Books there will be certain fields, and we are going to import the file headers accordingly. Why? Because the field should assign the values perfectly. For example, here the date is given means the date is assigned to it. Likewise, we want to assign the field perfectly to the Zoho Books field. Here, the field gets automatically matched as the headers are looking similar, so that it gets matched automatically. In some cases, the headers will be in a different way, a different name, so that we want to match it, and then we can import it. Okay, that is a mapping of fields. Here I'm doing next, and then we can import it. Okay, once you choose import, all the transaction bank statements will be get imported. This is the one method how we are importing the bank statement. Let's see how we can auto forward our statement to our Zoho Books. For that, you must enter into the module over here, like documents. In the documents, you can see bank statements. Once you enter, you can see here we will be having a different mail. For example, Zoho mail and Gmail. For every mail, there will be a different action should be followed in your mail, so that once you get the bank statement from the your bank to the mail, then the mail will be auto forward to this Zoho Books. After that, you can easily import the bank statement to your Zoho Books. Like you want to give this mail ID in the Gmail or else in a Zoho mail for the forwarding. You want to give this mail ID. Once you given this, after the forwarding has been done every month, you can check the data over here, like bank statement. You can see here, you can have a copy of bank statement of every month, then you can import it from here. This is the second method how we can import, auto forward the banking statement from the mail to our books. We have another method like automatically fetching the data from the bank. Let us see how we can do that. For that, you want to enter the add bank or credit card over here. You can see connect now option. This is connecting the bank with the Zoho Books. Once you have done any transaction in the bank, it will be automatically fetch the data. Okay, here I'm going to use a connect now option, and then I'm proceeding further. You want to choose the bank, which bank you want to combine with the Zoho Books. You want to choose the particular bank account. I'm choosing Indian Bank. Indian Bank. Okay, and then you must mention the user id and the password, the credentials you want to give. Once you enter the credentials, otp from the bank will be sent to your mail or else in the mobile. Then you want to enter the otp over here. After that, your bank account and the Zoho Books will be connected. Whenever you make any transaction, the data will be fetched and the automatically it gets updated to your Zoho Books. Okay, in this way also we can fetch the bank statement. Okay, in this three method we can fetch the bank statement. After fetching the bank statement, we want to what we want to do. The other step is banking. In banking, we want to match the transaction, and also we want to categorize the transaction. For example, here we are having three transaction. Okay, first let us see how we can match the transaction. You want to select the particular amount. Okay, once you choose the amount, here you are having a match transaction. Once you, if any entries in the Zoho Books regarding this data, it will be shown in the possible matches. Okay, if the data is not entered in the Zoho Books, means we want to categorize it manually. Okay, I'm just mentioning categorize manually. Okay, I'm just mentioning the amount account accordingly. Okay, and then save. Once you have saved, means these details will be get saved in the Zoho Books. This transaction will be saved in the Zoho Books and it gets matched. In this way we want to match the things. And also we are having another method like we can also create certain rules. Why we are creating certain rules means, in every transaction, for example this is 7500 repeats every month, means we can create a rule. After creating rule, it will be automatically categorized or recognized. Okay, likewise we can create a rule. For example, I'm going to create this for 7500. You must enter into the manage transaction rule over here. Once you enter, you can create a new rule. Here the rule name I'm giving is rent expense, like I mentioned it as a rent expense, which is happening every month. It is a withdrawal. I want to mention the rule, all the following category criteria matches or any one of the following criteria matches. I'm just mentioning all the criteria, following criteria matches. The amount is amount equal to 7500. Any one of the following criteria matches, that is 7500 matches, means it will be automatically get applied. Okay, I want to record as expense. Customer commission, distribution of supply. Okay, here you can see recognize the transaction or categorize the transaction. What does this means? Means recognizing the transaction means it will be get recognized and then we will be categorizing it. Categorizing the transaction means it will be get directly categorized. Okay, here I'm just mentioning the recognized transaction and I'm going to save it. Okay, here the withdrawal rent expense amount to 7500 means the rule will get automatically applied and it will get recognized. Let us check whether it gets recognized or not. Let's go into the account. Okay, here you can see the option called recognize. Once you choose, if anything is recognized, you can see over here. You can see the rule name is rent expense also be given and the 7500 has been recognized. Once it gets recognized, we can categorize it. Here it is get recognized, we can categorize it and then we can see it. Okay, once it gets categorized, making certain entries over here and then we can categorize. In this way we will be registering or categorizing our transaction. Okay, this is how we want to manage the rules. Okay, and then we can, after this I'm just using this 5000 and I'm going to create a categorize manually. Okay, and then we are just saving. Okay, here we have categorized all the 3 transaction. Here you can see only 0 transaction over here. Now we are going to reconcile our transaction. Reconciliation means we are going to check the bank statement and the amount in our Zoho books, whether it is matches accordingly or not. Reconciling it every month, it will be very useful. Why? Because we can keep the bank statement and the Zoho books in a clear way. We can tally it, so that only I'm going to mention the reconcile account. Reconcile now. The closing balance. How much is the closing balance of the bank account? That is 6,500. Okay, and start reconcile. Once you start reconcile, you can see the deposit amount over here and the withdrawal amounts. Here the difference must be zero. Then only the reconciliation will be done in a proper way. Why? Because the withdrawal amount and the deposit amount should be entered. Then only it will be get tallied according to our books and the bank statement. So, once you want to reconcile means you can mention reconcile, or else you want to reconcile in a later period means you can use this option called save and reconcile later. Once you choose it, it will be in the in progress status. Okay, now we have done the reconciliation process. Let us see how we can inactive a bank account, and let us check other details also. Okay, we can see uh, for example, we can see mark as inactive. In this way you can inactive a bank account which is not in use. You can mark it as inactive. Okay, and then we are having another one thing, that is a dashboard. We can check every transaction, everything over the dashboard. Like you can see dashboard account summary. Once you entered, you can see the last manual input like has been done. 3 transaction has been manually inputted, and the last reconciliation has been done means it will be given the date, and how many transaction rules has been set. You can also view it in the dashboard account summary. Okay, I have forgotten one thing, that is multiple select and match. Because uh, for example, I'm choosing particular account. Okay, here it is having 3 transaction. Okay, why we are using multiple select and match means in the bank statement you may put the entry, you have done the transaction 2 times like 4,000 and 7,500, but in the Zoho books you will be put the entry as 11,500 in one way. In that thing the matches will not be happen. Okay, why? Because it will be searching for only 4,000, the match will be not happening. So that we may have an option called multiple select and match. We can use this and select the 2 variant. If there is any matches is accordingly happening means here you can see match has been done means you can see the matches. If there is no matches means you want to categorize it manually. Okay, in this way we can do the match transaction. And also we are having a possible matches like filter. Okay, here you can have a filter. You can select the amount range or date range, and then also you can search for the transaction if any. Okay, in this way only the banking module and the reconciliation process has been done. In this video, we have clearly seen about the banking module. What we have seen is how we can create a bank and credit cards, and how we can import the statement manually, auto forwarding of statements, automatically fetching the data. Likewise, we have seen the how many methods of bank statements we can import. We have seen, and also we can see seen about the matching and categorizing of the amount, and also we can set the rule, manage transaction rule we have set. And also we have done the multiple select and match, and also reconciliation process. We have seen all about the banking module clearly in this video. We can also check our upcoming videos, and also we have uploaded many videos in about Zoho books in our channel. You can view it, and if any comments you can let it down. Okay, thanks for watching the video.
For reference, check our consultancy of CloudMumma. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more business tips.